And we're going now to the trial for the man charged with killing a Detroit synagogue leader. Jury selection wrapping up for the day after the court says they ran out of jurors.
The process will pick up tomorrow morning. Michael Jackson Bolanos is charged with first-degree murder, felony murder, first-degree home invasion, and lying to police in connection with Samantha Woll's death.
Investigators say he stabbed Woll to death during a home invasion inside her Lafayette Park home back in October. 7 News Detroit reporter Sarah Michaels spent today outside the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice in Detroit as we inch closer and closer to a trial.
And it appears it's already off to an unusual start.
We're outside today because the court has told us that no reporters or photographers will be allowed inside the courthouse at all. Something that is highly unusual, but this is a case that has been unusual from the start.
Have you ever heard of this? Reporters and photographers not being allowed into jury selection?
A judge cannot allow cameras in, but a judge, is my understanding, that reporters, the public, it's the public's court, it's the people's court, they're allowed to have reporters there to report on the case.
Legal expert and attorney Todd Flood tells me, in his experience, he's never heard of journalists not being allowed to sit in on jury selection.
I mean, this is a first, that you're not allowed in the courthouse itself. Yeah. Wow.
If he had to pick a reason why, he says the courtroom is most likely being kept closed for the privacy of the jurors, as this case is one that has already garnered national attention.
A lot of people have heard about this case.
It all started on Saturday, October 21st of last year, when beloved Jewish community leader Samantha Woll was found dead, stabbed 8 times outside her Detroit apartment. Police believe 40-year-old Woll was attacked inside her home sometime after midnight after arriving home from a wedding, and then she stumbled outside. There were no signs of forced entry at her home. Weeks later, Michael Jackson Bolanos, a Detroit man in his late 20s, was arrested and charged with Woll's murder. Police say they don't think the two knew each other, which is odd to those who study crime.
Oftentimes you will find that there is a connection and rage type multiple stabbings.
Prosecution has shown video evidence that they say links Jackson Bolanos to Woll's neighborhood the night of her death. What's more, investigators say they found a black North Face jacket in Jackson Bolanos' apartment that had stains on it. The stains were tested, and investigators say they are close to certain that the blood on the jacket belongs to Woll. Jackson Bolanos' attorney has said his client is denying all allegations against him and that his client is a victim of circumstance.
And they're going to try to poke holes. There's no footage, there's no camera, there's no ability to connect me to that scene, except for the government's going to rebut that with, obviously, DNA.
We're told that the court expects opening statements to begin tomorrow at 1 p.m. We'll be here to bring you that coverage. Reporting in Detroit, Sarah Michaels, 7 News Detroit.
All right, Sarah, thank you.